High-speed cap making, a turnkey solution supplied by Cantech. This high-speed line provides all process steps from cap stamping until packing and is equipped for cap sizes of 38, 63, 66 and 82 mm. The heart of the production line is the Endomat 50-ton high-speed stamping press featuring innovative technology. The Endomat is equipped with a double zigzag sheet feeding system at the infeed side of the stamping press. This enables the press to run without idle stroke. Sheet feeding from the stack is handled by a linear feeder and pneumatically controlled suction cups. The sheet passes through a waxing unit. Conveyor belts then transport it to the controllable front stops on the alignment table. On the alignment table, the sheet is precisely aligned with 2 rear stops and 2 stops on the right-hand side. The aligning movements of the sheet are performed by a suction unit with pneumatically controlled X and Y directions. Tongue closure with clamped sheet is checked by electric sensor. One characteristic feature of the feeding system is that the sheet is clamped by the tongs only once and isn't released until the entire stamping process has been completed. The Endomat in this configuration is equipped with single-row tooling fitted with 5 individual dies for 82 mm caps, has an output of up to 1000 caps per minute and operates without idle stroke. All cap sizes and types such as regular, fluted, with step and with safety button are possible. Unlike in end production, the cross conveyor feeds the caps on the upper side. Consequently, the arrangement of the outfeed belt system differs from the standard design. The die area is easily and quickly accessible by lifting the sheet discharge roller device as well as by the quick lift function to open up the die. After the electric cables are unplugged, the outfeed belts can be easily removed from the machine for convenient access to the tooling. The tooling can be changed in 30 minutes by a single employee. The sheet feed table is removed, and when the screws are opened, the tool package lifts up by a spring-loaded roller and can be pulled out of the press. Using a special carriage, the tooling can be easily transported to the storage room. Exchange is simple and fast as the tooling store table is assembled at the same level. The new tool package is pushed into the press, positioned by a pin, and fixed by the screws. As soon as the sheet feed table is in again, the kickers and the outfeed belts have been set to the new tool, as well as the alignment elements have been set to the new sheet size, the press is ready to start again. Changeover to a different size can be accomplished by trained personnel in less than 60 minutes. One example of highly flexible and effective production is when the cap type has to be changed to a safety button with the same cap size. There's no need for tool change at all. Fitting the upper dies with the inserts is the only work to be done. When the endomat has processed all the metal sheets from the stack, the downtime for exchange is minimized by simple, fast operations. A roller conveyor feeds the new stack of metal sheets to the stack lift, which is equipped with hydraulic pallet alignment. As soon as the stack is in final position, the production can continue without any adjustment. An overhead magnetic belt picks up any cap shells which are lying upside down and removes them. A mass conveyor follows, which acts as a buffer and supplies the cap shells using a rotary single liner to the next machine, the capomat. The capomat is a special modification of the canomat system proven in worldwide operation. 3 stations, each with 8 dies, make the curl and the lugs of the twist-off cap. In the first station, the cap shell rim is evenly pre-curled by around 45 degrees in a width of 0.4 up to 0.5 mm along a fixed outer rail. A lacquer hair extractor is integrated in the capomat behind the first operation. In the second station, the pre-curl is shaped using the die process into a 1.0 up to 1.2 mm curl. For small diameters, a flexor is integrated in the lower tool in order to secure the correct function of the safety button. The third station completes the curl, likewise in the die process, and at the same time shapes the lugs. The final cap height, as well as the lug width and the lug height, can be set once by shims. The stations and the tools of the capomat are designed with cartridges for rapid changing of the dies. The tools are preset and ready for use. An overload protection is integrated for the die tools as well. The capomat operates with an automatic speed control feature depending on the amount of upstream accumulation, and can process over 1,200 caps per minute. For quality assurance, caps can be automatically picked out and removed at the exit for testing purposes. In this line, a turning unit feeds the caps to a first video inspection for inline quality control of the cap outside. The correct shape and decoration of the upper cap side are checked here. The caps are supplied via a further buffer and distribution system to the 6 infeed belts of the 3 double head lining machines. In this case, stationary double head liners with the well-tried conventional function principle are used for plastisol compound. Alternatively, one rotary liner for the same output can be used. Both stations of each lining unit have their own cap feed and operate independently of one another. At the outfeed, the caps are transferred to a mass conveyor and taken to the drying oven. Depending on customer requirements, the oven is fitted with gas or electric heater. From the oven exit, the finished caps pass via a rotary single liner to the single belt of the packaging unit. A second video inspection is integrated here for the inline quality control of the inner cap side. Reject caps are ejected from the belt pneumatically. As a result, every cap is checked for perfect shape and compound application, as well as for absence of damage. The automatic packaging unit places precise numbers of twist-off caps into cartons. All packing processes are included here, such as automatic buffer overflow in case of a missing carton, labeling, closing the boxes and palletizing. At the end, the caps are ready for dispatch. The production line can be tooled for 38 RTO and RTS caps, having a capacity of 1,200 caps per minute, for 63 and 66mm RTS and RSB, having a capacity of 1,100 caps per minute, and what is particularly remarkable, for 82mm RTS and RSB, running 1,000 caps per minute with high efficiency. A high-output production line for twist-off caps from Cantech that meets the highest demands when it comes to quality, flexibility and capacity.